Penn State's Board of Trustees met in a special session this morning and voted to endorse keeping the fine money that's due to be paid from the Sandusky scandal in Pennsylvania. But it was a divided board, with some trustees pushing for stronger action against the NCAA than what was finally approved. Jerry Sandusky has been following this story from the very beginning. Gary, what can you tell us about today?
It was obvious from the early moments of this meeting today there are deep divisions on this Board of Trustees when it comes to Sandusky scandal-related matters and the NCAA. Basically, it came down to the 8 or 9 trustee members voted onto the board by the alumni versus almost the entire remaining board. The alumni trustees want much more stronger action being taken in terms of those NCAA sanctions, and they complained about the resolution that was presented this morning. It was presented late and it had little time for discussion. The trustee meeting was a conference call with a portion of it open to the public. The primary issue was a lawsuit between the NCAA and state administrators on how the $60 million fine assessed against Penn State from the Sandusky scandal will be distributed. Just before last night, this resolution was posted for the trustees and ultimately approved. It calls for support of a possible settlement in the lawsuit that would keep the entire fine money in Pennsylvania. But the alumni trustees proposed another resolution seeking the dismissal of the NCAA consent decree that set that fine, along with limiting football scholarships and bowl games. That resolution never made it to the floor for a vote, with several alumni trustees terming the meeting rigged.
We sought to have a special meeting of our own. Chairman Masters said, look, we'll have a meeting, we'll have an open discussion, we came into the meeting assuming that we would have an opportunity for input, and we had a lot of verbal input, but they came in with a baked resolution and baked votes.
We disagree on the consent decree, and we disagree on the free report. And, you know, some of us are having the guts to, we all want to move forward. People talk about moving forward. I want to move forward with guts and determination.
The resolution that passed in a 19-8 vote also pledges Penn State's ongoing compliance with the NCAA sanctions. This is the first of 2 special meetings for Penn State's trustees this week. Friday, they get together again to talk about reform measures on the size and scope of the Board of Trustees. We're live in Center County. Gary Sinderson, 6 News.